Now let's go to the Welsh Parliament and speak to our reporter Teleri Glyn Jones. Hello there. We've been talking here at Westminster about Labour's big plans for the future of the UK Constitution. That was a big story. What was the reaction to all of that in Wales?
Well, the report didn't actually say that much about Wales, but it did call for the devolution of probation and the youth justice system. And that doesn't actually go as far as the Welsh Labour government's stance here in Wales. They want to see policing and the whole of the criminal justice system devolved to Wales. So it didn't really back up their position at all. And I think it will be really disappointing to many in Welsh Labour and that more pro-devolution camp who kind of took for granted that a UK Labour government sympathetic to devolution would automatically bring about the structural change that they say is needed to better govern Wales. But they're putting on a brave face, saying that the door is still open because there's a second commission into the Constitution of Wales, which has been commissioned by the Welsh Labour government.
UK Labour now only proposes to devolve powers over youth justice and the probation services to the Welsh Government. How do you therefore respond to this? And do you agree, I think I can judge the answer, it's a rhetorical question, but do you agree that this now puts to bed the wider devolution of justice and policing to Wales?
The report makes it absolutely clear that there are no doors closed, that the basis of further devolution should be based on subsidiarity. That is, it is only those items that are necessary in terms of the interdependence governance within the UK as a whole that should be dealt with by UK government, and the rest should be devolved. So it does represent a very significant transfer, and I don't believe it says what you're suggesting at all about justice, and I'm confident in the inevitable devolution of justice to Wales.
So that second report I was mentioning earlier is being written by Professor Laura McAllister of Cardiff University and Dr Rowan Williams, the former Archbishop of Canterbury. They actually delivered their interim findings this week, and they came to the conclusion that the status quo isn't sustainable, and they've offered three different options. The first being entrenching the current settlement, the second a federal system, and thirdly independence. So constitutional geeks in the Bay, and there are many of us, have had an early Christmas present this week.